big-time matchup as the San Antonio Brahmas are back home to take on the Arlington Renegades. To work. First down from the 35. And the handoff to Lovett. We talked about John Lovett.
On the ground, they need to get that ground game going early.
From the pistol, Anthony McFarland gets his first carry. Talking with Wade Phillips before the game. Back in there from the 45-yard line. And Lovett the carry again. Tries the right side and finds 3 yards. Second and 7. Dormady going to the air for the first time. Checks it down to McFarland. And McFarland, there's that explosion. McFarland down the sideline. A blocker in front. And McFarland will take it all the way in for a Brahmas touchdown. What a start for San Antonio.
Good coverage down the field, so he does what he's taught to do. One hitch, 2 hitch, and he's like, I got to get this ball out. He just dumps it to his back, and McFarland does the rest. He makes the linebacker miss. That was Donald Payne, and Payne can't bring him down, and then there's the Jets right there. Look at that. Good speed from McFarland. It's exactly what Wade Phillips was looking for with
Kirkland in motion. And the handoff up the middle to Morgan Ellison, who plows in for 1. Top tacklers in the league on this Brahmas defense. Perez to the air on first down, and he wants to take a deep shot. Got a man out there. Drops it in, and it's taken out of his hands by Bo Pete Keys.
The hands of the wide receiver. And that one's got to be hauled in. Javonte Payton, it looks like his concentrate with that arm.
Second down, off the play fake, quick toss over the middle, and Tyler Vaughn.
Reception ratio of the starters in the UFL.
First down and 10, and the first handoff to Devion Smith. Got to get the snap off quickly, and they just get it off in time. Perez with all day to throw, surveying the field, and it's intercepted. Picked off on the dive by Bo Pete Keys. And Keys, with Sal Canella on top of him, brings him down near the 40-yard line. But Luis Perez was
reviewed and overturned. Here you see Bo Pete Keys definitely did not get those forearms under the ball, hits the turf. So formations and concepts that Kansas City runs, you know, with Mahomes and Kelsey with that run right there off the right side. That was McFarland for about
7. Wide snap. Dormady over the middle finds Cody Latimer, his tight end.
Catches this short of the chains, and then he just muscles his way beyond the line to gain.
Well, Joel, speaking of chemistry, you notice how Cody Latimer kind of
separation and beat your man.
Second down and 9. Dormady to the air, looking down the sidelines, and it is caught on the sidelines, falling out of bounds to make sure that these feet were in bounds.
Yeah, there's control, and he does have it, and that was close because he's just trying to pin it against his wrist as his backside comes down. So control, 2 feet and a heel, and he's got his right cheek. Don't worry, guys. Right.
Second and 9. Dormady back to the air again. What a throw to Cody Latimer inside the 15, and he rumbles down to the 11.
That senses the defender on his back, so he continues to run through that defender, and now the quarterback throws it out in front of him. Beautiful job.
And that's what makes him so
ready, go.
31 catches this year for Latimer with the 2 today. The handoff to Ellison, a little burst and twisted down near the 6-yard line. Stays in on 2nd and 5 in the backfield. Ellison gets it again and tripped up as he gets across the 5. That's a good. There's the edge that he rolls towards, throwing to the back of the end zone, and a little too tall. He was trying to catch up. And Santoso with the chip shot puts 3 on the board. And the Brahmas with a 10-0 lead.
Getting back on the scene. What's it mean for your team to have him back?
It means a lot, man. It gives us a big spark, man. Anytime you get the ball, he's liable for a big play to happen.
I would agree with that. They need to sustain a drive here.
Perez to the air once more. Good catch to Tyler Vaughn, who's got second down and 10. Perez pressure up the middle, a little shovel to Darrington, and Darrington twisted to the turf by Tavante Beckett. Early pressure and the finish.
Playing downhill. And they're trying to run a little bit of a delayed screen right there, almost like a little shovel over the left side, and Devontae Beckett is just having none of that.
Tackle for loss for the Brahmas already. They had 7 against Arlington in the first meeting. On 3rd and long, Perez had pressure in his face again, and he threw it too tall. Manager can mean a lot of different things, but it doesn't have to be negative. Dormady over the middle, trying to drop it into Latimer once more, and Latimer down near midfield.
This is a poorly thrown ball, but Latimer kind of goes back and takes it off his own shoelaces.
That's a heck of a job, Joel, going down there, with the shoelace catch, but that's the advantage of having Cody Latimer with that wide receiver end, but he's got the speed to take the top off the defense.
And now McFarland trying to get through pressure in the backfield, and he cannot. Penetration kills run plays, and it blew it up there.
Ready, go.
2nd and 14. Dormady up top to midfield, and down there is Jontre Kirkland. 3 on 3rd down. This is 3rd and 6. Dormady. Pressure comes. Dormady's got room to run. Dormady's going to get the first down and more on a diagonal and out of bounds at the 34.
Man coverage, and they vacate the left side of the field. Well, where does Dormady run? Right there. He takes off right in that area. They're trying to run kind of slants. He's just taking what's in front of him.
On 1st down to the 30, it's Latimer again. Clearly who the favored target is today. Yardage disparity, 2:01 to 23, and McFarland with a burst for more, slips a tackle inside the 15, still fighting and dragging Renegades to the 11.
It's the exact gap that they're going to hit on the outside. Boom. Linebacker goes inside. McFarland just replaces him. There's a missed tackle from the 3rd level, and there's McFarland down close to the 10.
Can they get a stop and have something to lean on?
Lovett takes the snap. Lovett trying to sweep the outside and wriggles his way inside the 5 and down near the... It's Lovett on 3rd and 1. He didn't get there. Willie Taylor, the 3rd on 3rd, comes up. And movement on the left side of the line early. That may change what they do unless it's on the Renegades.
I think that they jumped offensively.
67 in the offense. False start. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
That's a quarterback mistake.
Officially 26-yard try. And the kick is good to make it a 13-0.
You know, especially whenever it comes down to it, I know Cody's going to be there. We're on the same page, but you know, we'll get it fixed and we'll get back out there and go drive down again.
No doubt. Thanks, Win.
Devion Smith. Now 3rd and 6 as Smith motions out of the backfield. Perez steps in the pocket, throws for his reliable tight end, Sal Cannella.
The defense was terrific, and A.J. Hindy was all over him, so a nice grab.
Perez on the run, sets up for a deep shot down the right sideline, and he drops it in. The catch made by Tyler Vaughns with flags down.
Great grab by Tyler Vaughns, and you're going to see with Corey Mayfield, and you see Mayfield, he's just got a hold of that jersey. That's why the flag comes out, and yet Vaughns is able to just work through it. Vaughns had exploded in that championship game.
On 2nd down, handoff on the jet sweep to Manigo, and that's closed off on the sidelines. Really well defended by the defense. Is deep on 3rd and 12. Perez throws, catch is made. Running along that 15-yard line, not able to turn it upfield.
He wished he would have burned that timeout.
That's why coaches have trust issues. 33-yard field goal is up and good, and Arlington is on the board, 13-3.
They're fairly disciplined in terms of penalties. They play really good defense. This is a team that right now is going to be hard to beat.
An excellent field position is going to be established by Puka Williams into Renegade territory and out of bounds near the 45.
Wade this week and just talk about defensive philosophy and everything. Nice completion out here to the outside, and their offense still in rhythm. But Jake, you know, listening to Wade.
2nd and 12, and McFarland motioning out of the backfield. He'll receive the pass over the middle, and McFarland breaking tackles. What a move! Has got the speed. He's got his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Texas route. You fake to the outside, and then you get the one-on-one, and then there it is. They try to blitz in the middle, and then the outside coverage, the one-on-one, he's too far outside leverage, and he cannot recover because of that short little running back motion. It's a really good job. Stephen Jones, 28, out of position. But right now, guys,
the try for one. Dormady will set it up, and a walk-in for one. Jontre Kirkland. Perez, pressure coming. He's in trouble, and down he goes. The sack from Delonte Scott. 3.5 sacks on the year.
Finally gets home. This Brahmas defense has been excellent all year, fellas, and they have been excellent so far.
3rd and 22. Perez, just a 3-man rush, but nobody open. Dancing around, buying time, and down goes Perez across the 20-yard line.
Here's your 3-man rush up front, and then look at these 8 guys that are all sitting there. So you've got 3 deep, you've got a robber, you've got 4 underneath. There's nowhere to throw the football. There's 5 guys out there trying to catch this pass, or 5 free releases, if you will, and they're outnumbered. A weapon here late in the season, a fresh running back that is explosive.
Already on 1st down, right back to Latimer, steps through a tackle, turns upfield. Look at Latimer move! The tight end moving like the former wide receiver he was.
Football. McFarland was one of them. We showcased him right before the drive. And then Dormady, the quarterback, has found a connection with Cody Latimer, in particular over the middle. The former wide receiver, turned tight end, 6'3", 200.
There gives him 110 in the first half. Dormady, backside pressure, down he goes. Vic Beasley, 5th sack of the year.
Well, side of the offensive line. And Dormady needs to know that he cannot take a sack in a 2-minute situation. He's lucky with that
5
ball.
seconds to play in the half. 2nd and 19. Dormady, pressure again as he steps up and he's dropped.
So I'm thinking that we're going to get slants here.
The draw instead, and nowhere to go from Morgan Ellison.
Well, I don't understand.
That's not getting you a field goal.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all. If you need 10, you've got to throw the ball. They've got a timeout in their pocket. You don't need the 1st down. And a draw is only to get the ball in position to try a long field goal, but they're not even in position to try that field goal.
Field on 1st down. Perez to the air, quick toss to the left side. Canella twists forward.
First half.
This is Devion Smith. A little bit of a crease in Smith with a 1st down. On 2nd and 10, quick toss, so tough catch, and Canella made it look easy. A ball behind him. And Scott in trouble, dancing away. Oh, what a play for Lindsey Scott, making something out of nothing, and he's still going. Inside the 15, inside the 10, but the ball ends up in the hands of Jordan Mosley at the end of the play.
Talk a little of everything in there. He wants to throw it right there, and then he's got to run because something breaks down there in that passing concept. And then here's that into the run where he just keeps going and going and going and going. You got to wonder, like, when was the whistle blown? When does the line of scrimmage snap this ball as quickly as they can?
Scott will keep, and Arlington will keep the football. Smith in motion out of the backfield. Perez looking for 6 in the back of the end zone. Canella secures it. Touchdown, Renegades.
Here, and Canella's just going to run this corner route, and he's got man-to-man, so Perez is looking nowhere else but Canella, and he's got to put this ball up high. He's a small defensive back. He's 6 foot, 201 pounds, but you look at Canella, the ability to get up there, and he's above the ceiling, if you will.
Pressure coming as Perez rolls right, throws for the back of the end zone, and it slips through the fingers of Javonte Payton. Now Brad Wing on for the first time today to punt it away, and momentum has completely shifted in this game to Arlington. Punt takes a Brahmas bounce, and then it touches the fallen Renegade. Underneath the pile, I think he was able to secure that football. Jones Jr. ends up with the ball. What a break for Arlington.
We see and have seen during the previous series.
Draw play to Smith. Smith across the 20 and gets 3 to the 21-yard. 2nd and 17. Perez under pressure. Perez just tries to flip it towards the sideline after he got out of the pocket.
As Perez is trying to escape here, he's going to his left, and once he's outside of the pocket, he understands that all he needs to do is toss it across the line of scrimmage.
That would be a time you'd think about your super challenge. Not going to happen on 3rd and 17 as he checks it down, and Sal Cannella, trying to get running room, is stopped well.
The result of that play is basically that you're going to punt, and now San Antonio is back on the field.
And they find on 1st down Jontre Kirkland, who's not touched
as offensive leaders. But it just is a great example of this unique nature of this league with that super challenge.
I think it's one of the best things that we've seen in the UFL this year, and a free play now for Dormady. And he'll take advantage going deep down the sideline, looking for Kirkland, who's out of.
Offside for 42 of the defense. This 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
The near safety. And you've got to tackle McFarland. That's a great way to do it right there in the backfield.
That's an outstanding.
Jackson has the outside linebacker, and here he's able to just knife in there, like you said, and unaccounted for on that blitz, and he's able to get double team on that tight end.
They don't double. Instead, he goes to the sideline and looking for the flag, and finding it is Jontre Kirkland. Looked like he.
Pass interference, 24 of the defense. This is a 15-yard penalty with an automatic 1st down.
Trying to get back to that back shoulder. And you can see Evans just has a piece of that jersey. They're both fighting. Try to get Latimer on a linebacker. They got the matchup.
Over the middle, and Latimer. And a burst up the middle.
Bring this a wham right here, and they're going to bring this right there. There we go.
They saw your arrow, and John Lovett followed it and picks up good yardage on 1st down. 3rd and 4. Dormady. Oh, what a pass. Finds Latimer. Flags all over the field, but a touchdown for the Brahmas.
Pass interference, number 13, offense. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
They get Kirkland here, and Kirkland, they're trying to get a reciprocal action, and he just goes in, and right away he just throws a block. There's no effort to be a receiver there. He goes in and just screens him as if it's a basketball play. Listen, you can't be Nikola Jokic inside the 10-yard line on a football field. You know? And by the way, Jake, the defender was just staring at him. So it's not even like he was going to defend that crossing route, and now they take a sack. And this field goal attempt is going to be way backed up with some pressure from OPI. And now all of a sudden, here we go with a little bit of a stunt, and you get the stunt around, and you get Dormady down to the ground.
Field goal try. And Santoso's kick is no good. He missed it wide to the right. And Cannella with the catch on 1st down.
It was completely unnecessary, and I think that's the devastating part for San Antonio.
Yeah, and then they compounded that mistake by throwing in a move.
On 3rd and 2. Good snap to Perez. He'll throw for the 1st down. The catch is made by Deontay Burnett. 3 for 8 on 3rd down. On 3rd and 8. 3-man rush. Perez finds Cannella. Did he get enough? To the 35, it's a 1st down. Just Brahmas showing pressure. Perez, the handoff to Smith. Away from that pressure. Smith with a good run. That's an extra strategic edge it could provide you. 2nd and 10. Perez will step up away from pressure, and as he gets up in the pocket, he flips it toward
Cannella. But as soon as the linebacker has any depth, that ball's got to come out to the linebacker the tight end right away on his off shoulder. Look at all that space Cannella had outside. But that ball's got to come out right away on the break. If he doesn't, the rush collapses, and he's able to just get it off and save it.
Perez gets the snap off in time. Here comes pressure up the middle. They set up the screen to Smith. Smith steps through contact at the 20, and Smith has the 1st down. It's Smith working. Does he have enough with that surge, or did the Brahmas get the stop? It looks like they stopped him short. And it is Brahmas ball, short of the 1st down.
Turnover on downs. Timeout.
Devion Smith thought he got enough, but the surge from the Brahmas holds him short of the line to gain.
Situation, the play's over.
2nd and 8. Oh, McFarland over the middle. McFarland is elusive. He's got tremendous speed. He ran out of real estate.
Well, what I love is that they're getting the matchup that they want. And so when they get the matchup that they want, they're exploiting that. They get one-on-one with McFarland on the linebacker. And as the linebacker is trying to get out
down and 5. Play action. Pulls it out quickly, gives it up to Kirkland. Kirkland down at the 41. 3rd and 11. Dormady. Wide. He missed his target there, Jontre Kirkland, and it's 4th and 11.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness for 50 of the defense. The 15-yard penalty, an automatic first down.
Willie Taylor. They just lined up. There's a bunch of pushing and shoving, and the flag comes out.
From the 27, Lovett buried in the backfield. Antonio trying to win their way to the playoffs. Arlington was trying to throw a wrench into those plans, but so far the Brahmas have been up to the challenge as this one's inside the 20 and down to what was an adverse week last week personally. Dormady under pressure, and McFarland dropped it. That was a well-thrown ball by Dormady, and McFarland can't believe it. Game clock by keeping that drive alive. This from 38 for Santoso, and it's no good.
Wow.
Santoso missed from 48 earlier, now wide right.
4th and 12 option. If they can go get a score, they can get the ball right back.
And to the sideline on 1st down, and a 1st down to Tyler Vaughns. That's the time. Perez to the right side for Cannella, who reverses his field, and Cannella stacked up with a 48-yard line.
Slot players, namely Sal Cannella.
2nd and 1. Perez quick to the outside, and Vaughns. Vaughns gets the 1st down
in college, so he's got the leg.
Open, and finding the open man, Perez hooking up with Deontay Burnett.
With a 4th and 12.
They have not done an alternate kickoff in Arlington all year long. That 4th and 12 play. Perez going up top for Cannella, and a flag is thrown.
Prior to the pass, holding for 23 of the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
5 seconds. See, Perez is looking that direction. He is to start. He finds Cannella at the 10, up the sideline. Cannella down at the 5. Clock will stop. Perez. Pressure. And Perez has to get rid of this football. That pressure coming right at him from Wyatt Ray.
This play called right now.
Gets the snap with 1 on the play clock. Throws it to the back left corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. He wanted Deontay Burnett. He's got Cannella in the slot to the top of your screen on 3rd and goal. Perez backpedaling, throwing back in the end zone, finds the open man. It's Javonte Payton.
Payton initially and misses him right there, but then watch as he continues across the back end of the end zone, and then he finds him when he comes open a 2nd time, and there's
the try for 2. Pressure. Perez throwing, tipped and incomplete. The football. Perez needs the 40. Pressure comes, steps away, in trouble, sacked. Brahmas are going to the playoffs.
There's nowhere to go with the ball, so he's got to hold on to it, and then the pass rush is able to get there. It's an excellent job by Wyatt Ray, number 9. He was initially in there as
Ready, go.
Dormady will take the knee. The clock will continue to run. The clock will run out. And the San Antonio Brahmas are playoff bound. 20-15 the final. And San Antonio has clinched the XFL Conference's final playoff berth.
Yeah, good job. Guys keep playing. It's not a